Hey, I'm Spectre Ball and welcome to my channel. This video I will be telling you how to contact goetic spirits using tools that are non-traditional. Using your body as an astral tool to contact the spirits, using a crystal ball or an obsidian ball such as this to contact goetic spirits, spirits within the Goetia. I got this idea from a subscriber who asked what would be a good starting point with a goetic spirit, and also they live in a home with other people. So what to do? Well, a good spirit to start with. AIM is a good spirit. AIM. Boon, they say, is a really good spirit. Try to read the attributes of each spirit within the book and see what you connect with. And it does describe what spirit works well with the magician. But don't look too much into it, because you don't want anything from the book influencing you much while you are contacting the spirit, because what's going to happen is that whatever you are reading in the book can influence your vision. So try to just look at it lightly and then go from there. Good thing to do before contacting the spirit is to try to maybe do the Golden Dawn middle pillar to cleanse out any impurities within the body. Another ritual is Aleister Crowley's Bornless ritual. I do like doing that before contacting a goetic spirit. These days I don't do much of that anymore, because I usually talk to the goetic spirits that I am familiar with and know really well. If you have not met a particular goetic spirit that you're interested in meeting, I do suggest doing some sort of Golden Dawn middle pillar, or just to cleanse out the impurities. You don't want any I don't like to use negative. I don't like to use negative thoughts. You don't want to have any impurities in the mind that could attach themselves to the goetic spirit. So you don't see the goetic spirits for what it is. You actually see an impurity that your mind, that your thoughts have created attached to the goetic spirit. You don't really see the goetic spirits for what it is. And it also, these impurities can come from fear, because we are contacting an entity that is unknown to us. It's like walking in the street and you don't have a buddy, and you see a dark alleyway. You're cautious. You don't want to just walk into a dark alleyway, and fear can arise. So a good idea, why I say do the middle pillar or the Bornless ritual, is to get everything in balance before contacting it, because you don't want any type of fear to create some sort of impurities that could attach itself to the goetic spirit, and you don't see the goetic spirits for what it is. Now, before contacting, let's say you are looking for a goetic spirit. You found a goetic spirit that you feel connected with. It is a good idea before contacting this goetic spirit also is to have a familiar that you work with. Doesn't matter. It could be an angel, could be a goetic spirit itself. I work with Lilith. I contact Lilith to help me if I go into an area within the Clip-Oth or within or call the goetic spirit, just to make sure that I have some sort of protection for myself, mostly because I don't want my mind to create anything of an impurity to be attached to the spirit. Once I know who the spirit is, I do not use Lilith anymore to contact the spirit. Now, if you do not have a familiar, I do suggest to get a familiar. Start maybe even if you contact a spirit that of your liking, to respect, call them, how are you doing? Yes, how are you doing? Not to just go up to a spirit and ask them, hey, can you do this for me? I really think that is wrong. People can do what they want, but my personal opinion, if I go to somebody that I do not know, and then I say, hey man, can you do me a favor? Do you think they're going to do me a favor? They don't know who I am. Why would they do me a favor? So that's how I look at the spirits or deities that I deal with. Why would they do me a favor? Is it because I'm human? So that's how I look at it. Anyway, have a conversation with the spirit, call it a couple of times, then ask it if it could help you contact a goetic spirit if you're interested in contacting one. If you do not have a familiar to contact with, then do this. This helps a lot. Create a circle. Create a mental image of a circle that you can sit in or stand in your mind while you are contacting the spirit. I do not suggest put the spirit that you are contacting in a triangle. I know there's the traditional way of contacting the spirit. I am not a big fan of sticking the spirit in the triangle. I would not like to be stuck in a triangle while some person who I've never met is asking me all these questions. That's how I look at it. So you are protecting yourself in the circle while the spirit can roam, and you could try to create some sort of relationship with this spirit. Now, if you are alone, if you're not alone in the home that you are in, this is where a lot of astral work comes into play. You want to be able to picture the home in your mind with you being in the circle and trying to hold that space, trying to hold that image in your mind as much as you can, and before you contact the spirit that you want to contact. Try to do everything mental in your mind, and the astral spirit will come into the home. I mean, the goetic spirit, the spirit of the Goetia will come into the home and will come, and you will see it in your mind, and you could be able to deal with the spirit in your mind without disturbing anyone else. Now, if you are worried that the spirit is going to start running amok and running around, I've never had that happen to me. I don't know if anybody else has, but I have never had that happen to me. I've never had a spirit that I called a goetic spirit, I did the ritual in my mind, and it started saying, well, you know what, I'm going to go run amok. I've never had anything like that happen. So anyway, these are my techniques on how to contact the spirit. Also, if you have a crystal ball or you have an obsidian, you could ask the spirit to appear into the obsidian. What usually I do is that if I am meditating on imagining that I have a circle around me and I could picture that image into the obsidian ball or the crystal, doesn't matter what size, that image in my mind becomes clear. So now I see a double image. I see one here and then I see one here. Now, do I see an image actually start moving around in the ball? No, I do not. I just see two images. I see the image in my mind, and then I see the image here. But it's still in my mind, if that makes any sense. Like I see two images going on in my mind at the same time while I am looking at the obsidian or crystal ball. Everybody is different. I am also a water sign, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Anyway, if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, share the video if it might help someone in a situation that how do I contact a spirit from the Goetia if I live in a home with other people. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, take care, and I will see you in the next video.